Hello everybody and welcome to this week's 30-Minute Mentor. I'm going to be talking about various subjects, but principally I'm concerned this week with list building and how to manage your list and how to make it profitable to run that list. What I need to know is that you can see my screen and hear my voice. So if you can let me know if you can see my screen and hear my voice, and we can get on with things. I know there's a slight delay. Okay, thank you, George. You say you can see and hear. That's good. Okay, so we can get on with this week's 30-Minute Mentor. As I say, what I want to talk about is emails, and if I can find my slide presentation. Here we go. The great thing about internet marketing is you can do it from anywhere. You can do it when you're on your vacation, when you're traveling. You can do it from your cellar, your basement, your attic, your living room, your kitchen table. It really doesn't matter. You can do it from absolutely anywhere. And at the moment I'm in a spare bedroom in my home, and that's no big deal. You can make as much money as you want from anywhere you want, whether it's on the beach, in Starbucks cafe, or whatever. But to do it, you need to have a business. And any business, I don't care whether it's a hairdresser's shop, building contractors, a manufacturing plant, an ice cream vendor, you need to build a list. If you're not building a list, then you're not going to succeed with your online marketing. You might have some limited success here and there, but you are not going to have success overall. So that's why it's important, and that's why I've covered some of these points before, but that's what we're going to go through today. There are lots and lots of courses out there on email marketing and mastering email, and they range in price from a few dollars, you know, like $30, up to thousands and thousands of dollars, and you can actually get onto seminars that last 10 days, costing thousands of dollars, all about email marketing. If you master email marketing, you will master your income. It really is as simple as that. So I want to just talk about goals and focus before we get into some of the other stuff that I've got prepared, because it's important. If you don't have a goal, if you don't say, right, I'm going to build my list, I want 10,000 people within the next 10 days or months or 10 years, whatever it is you set, you've got to set a goal for it. And then you've got to focus on that goal, because if you don't, you're not going to get things happening. And I've got a very good example of that from my own life. I have a goal to, this isn't a picture of me, but it could be. I'm not quite as big as the guy on the right, and I'm not quite as slim as the guy on the left, but I've got a goal to lose around about 50 pounds. And I was doing okay, checking up on things, weighing myself every day. Sometimes it went up a bit, sometimes it went down a bit. And that's the way your business goes. Sometimes it's up and down, up and down, up and down. But as long as your general trend is the way you want it to be, my weight trend was going down. So that was the way I wanted it to be. As long as your general trend is the way you want it, you've no problem. But if you stop focusing, what happens is what happened to me with my weight loss. I've not been focusing on it because I've been really, really busy with other things, business related things that I had more priority for than my weight loss. And really, I just stopped measuring, stopped looking at it, and I thought, oh, I'll be okay. But what happened is I went from where I started out to where I was when I stopped tracking. And then when I weighed myself how long is it? It's about probably about 4 or 5 months later. I wasn't just back where I started, but I was heavier than I was when I started. It creeps up on you. You don't notice. You've got to keep on top of things. So I'm back on now, and I'm starting to drop weight off again. But what I'm trying to emphasize is it's important to track and measure your progress in your goal. Because if you don't know where you are. You don't know whether you're going up or down. You don't know how you're doing. You've got to have these milestones. You've got to set them, and you've got to aim for them, and you've got to keep making them. And if your goal is to have, if you've got nobody on your list now, and you want a list of 10,000 by Christmas, how long have we got? 3 months. It means you've got to start averaging. What's 3 months? It's about 120 days, isn't it? 120 into 3,000, 12 into 300. It's adding about 30 people a day into your list. So you've got to have that, and you've got to put these milestones in, and you've got to look at it and say, okay, it's the same with me with my weight loss. I want to lose £2 a week. So you've got to keep tracking that, checking that you're getting that £2 a week. And if you're not, you've got to not change your goal. You've got to change your approach to it. You've got to do something different so that you can reach your goal. So if your goal is to put in 30 people a day, and you look at your results at the end of day 1 and you've only put in 1, then you've got to up your activity. If you're putting in 50 a day, you don't say, oh, I can have 2 days off. You say, that's great, I'm going to hit my goal earlier. You never change your goal, but you can modify your approach. My goal is still to get down to about 180 pounds instead of being 230. And so that's a goal in weight loss. But you've got business goals, and one of them should be your list building. You never, ever stop building your list. You keep putting people in. There will be people that drop out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if people are not interested in what you have to say to them. You don't want people that are not interested in what you have to say to them on your list. So it's better for them to drop out, and it's better for you to drop out, because you're not paying to have somebody on your list that's not interested, and they're not getting emails they're not interested in. So if people unsubscribe, that's great. Hallelujah. But you've got to be putting people in all the time, and you want to be putting in more than are dropping out. So you've got to track and measure your progress. You've got to set your goal. You've got to decide what your milestones are, and you've got to keep checking on them to make sure that you're not getting off course. And as I say, if you've got a goal to put in 30 people every day, you might put in 20 some days, 40 another day, 50 another day, 10 another day. It's going to be up and down a little bit, but you've got to keep that progress going in the right direction. And that is what's important, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. And as I say, my weight loss thing is a classic example of not tracking and measuring your progress, because if you don't, you won't know where you are, and you're going to get off course, and you're going to get back to where you started, or even worse, further on. Now, what's the traditional way of building a list? Obviously, you've got to have lead capture pages so that they go in, and you've got to have an autoresponder where you store the leads and where you can mail out to them. And traditional ways of building your list are things like solo ads, paid traffic to your list builder, to your landing page, pay-per-click advertising, and various other things. And they can all be expensive. Pay-per-click advertising you need to master. It's not an easy subject to master. It takes you time. Paid traffic currently is very dubious. It's got worse and worse and worse over the past 2 or 3 years, and the past 6 months it's got really terrible. There are a lot of people out there scamming. There are a lot of people sending traffic which is of no value whatsoever. Some of them are charging very little for it, and some of them are charging a lot for it. If it's of no value, it doesn't matter whether you're paying a little or a lot. It's no good to you. And there are a lot of people out there that are scamming people today. People that, in fact, were reliable 12 months ago. And there are lots of examples of this. You've got to be tracking what you're getting from any paid traffic you do. Solo ads are more controllable because you need to be writing the copy for that, and you need to be tracking the number of clicks that you get from somebody's solo ad. So those are traditional ways. How would you find a good solo ad provider? I'll be going into that in a minute. But what you need as well is something that helps you build your list. And this is the easiest list builder you've ever seen, and it's called ListSpark. You may already have this, you may not. If you haven't, get it. It's not compulsory that you buy anything. You don't need your own website. It'll create landing pages for you, and you can just start driving traffic to those landing pages. It has a pro version, which is, I think it's just under $20 a month, and it has an affiliate plan attached to that where they pay 90% commissions. So if you make a couple of sales, you're more than covered. You're in profit. But you can get this free, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link up to that right now. I think should be able to. Let me. ListSpark. Things seem to be working. Okay, you should see that offer there. Although I don't see it on my monitor. Oh, just a minute, I've not clicked. This will help. Display offer. That's better. Now it's there. Okay, so if you've not got ListSpark, get it. That's really what I'm saying to you. If you can afford to spend $20 a month, upgrade. If you can't afford to spend $20 a month, think about upgrading and making sure you make a couple of sales to cover your costs. But get in, and if you can possibly upgrade, I would upgrade. I have the next slide, if I can get back to my slides. Here we go, pro membership benefits. So I'm just going to look for those now. I should have the site open, my membership open, so we can see in there. Okay, I'm logged out at the moment, but I'm going to have to stop this screen share for a moment. And here you can see me in my little bedroom there. And we'll look for the correct one, which is this one. And if I log in, okay, this is what you would see. And it's not something I promote massively, as you can see. I've only got 35 subscribers in. I've been too busy to do anything with it. But I've made sales of $50. So what's that? It's probably I don't know. I don't understand that. That's might be my commissions. It might be 5 paid commissions or something like that. But it's got in their training. As a free member, you get this training here. Okay. And if you go into the solo ads, you get various training there about solo ads, where to buy them, and you've got a My Solodex application, and you get this as free. And if you go here, you can download it, and that'll tell you the best place to buy your solo ads. And you look for people that are selling solo ads that are getting sales for the people that are buying their solo ads. Okay. If you're a pro member, you get pro training, which has got more stuff in there about affiliate marketing, and you get these pages anyway, whether you're a paid or a free member. Different landing pages. There are 6 of them. You can promote whichever you want. As a paid member, you get power emails, and these are ready done for you emails that you can send out to your list, and they do 1 a day. So you could send 1 a day out to your list, and these are all selling things. So they give you a choice of subject lines, they give you the text. All you've got to do is put your affiliate link in here, and this is where you get your affiliate link. You just click up here to promote it. If you don't like the offer, don't send it. If it's not something that you think is good value, don't send it. And when you are sending it, I suggest you change the body round anyway, copy this, put it in your autoresponder, and then offer them something of value and say, and today I've got this offer for you as well, which I think is great. Okay. So give them something of value at the beginning, talk to them a little bit, don't just send them this as it stands. Build relationships. So you get this as a pro member, and you get this for every month, and it's different every month. So if I was to go to June, here we go. There's 30 of them in there for June with different offers. So it makes monetizing your list very, very easy. Every month you've got them. 31 there for August, was it? Yeah. And we're in September, so you will see that there'll be 20. What month day are we on? 24th. There should be 24 here. There you go. So that's it. There's something that you can sell every day as you're building your list, but give them value with it. Don't just send them the sales text that's in there. Start talking to them at the beginning, tell them about what you're doing and how you're getting on, and ask them if there's any help they need, and give them something of value, and then say, and also while you're here, I've got this for you. I think it's something that you might find useful. Take a look at it. And then you can go into the sales pitch and give them the link. Okay, so that's a big benefit with the pro membership. Pro membership, you get link trackers. I'm not sure whether you get these as a free member or not. I'll be quite honest with you. And you get access to the Facebook group, which is here, and you can join the group. I've joined this with a different account than this, because this account I use mainly for sending out messages and offers and this sort of thing. So there you go. List Spark, very worthwhile. And what you do is you basically promote these pages, and you can do that by promoting them on traffic exchanges like My Advertising Pays and Traffic Monsoon are the 2 popular ones at the moment. Don't expect millions of signups from traffic exchanges, but you will get a few. You can promote them using solo ads, and I'm going to show you another way that you can promote things in a moment. So let's just get back, and I'll get out of this screen share here. And we'll go back to this one here, I think. Yeah, so that's your pro membership benefits in ListSpark. So hopefully you've joined that as a free member. Whether you upgrade or not is up to you. If you do, I'll make a commission out of it. If you don't, I won't make a commission out of it. Either way, it's not going to make much difference to me. I'll be quite honest with you. I said there was another way of promoting things, and this is something that has been released. It's been out for about 10 days, I think. And it is very powerful. I've been testing it before I promote it, and it works really well. It's not totally new in concept, but what they've done is they brought in different things that have been working well, and they've put them all together, and it's called social funnels, I think it's called. Okay, and social funnels I also have a link for, which I'll give you. So I hope you've all had a look at that link for ListSpark, because that is going now. I'm removing that offer, and we'll have a look for this social funnels one. There we go, social funnels. And I'll display that one. Okay. Now, because I've been testing it, when anything launches, they always have launch offers, and they last for a week, 10 days, something like that, a couple of weeks. And I believe that this offer is ending today, and it's a 50% discount. So instead of paying, it's a one-time purchase. Instead of paying, I think it's about $70 as the normal price. You'll pay $35, something like that. Okay, it might be a bit less. So that's worth taking a look at now. It says buy now there, but really it just takes you to the site. And let me see if I can pull up that site for you so that you can see what it's about. But it's a very, very good way, and it's a good way of getting free opt-ins, and you can build massive lists with it. I think I've been very, very, very part-time with it. I've only done like 2 little campaigns with it, and I put in about 400 leads. If you were to be serious with it, I'm sure you could put in that many in a day. Where will I find it? Bear with me a moment. Once again, this is an affiliate link. If you buy it, I'll make money. But you buy it for $30 or whatever it is, I'll make $15. Either way, it's not going to affect me very much. It's up to you. Let me just see if we can get this page opened. Computer's a bit slow. I've been doing a lot of things. It's multitasking, and that should be opening up. So let me get back here, and I'll stop this screen share for a minute. Where did it stop? Screen share, and then we'll go and look for. This was one. Build a profitable list without spending money. I'm going to stop that. I don't know whether you can hear that, but it's going to talk over me. Okay. This is it. It's very powerful. It helps you build a list virally. You will need to go through the training that they have, but it's not extensive training. It doesn't last that long. It doesn't take that long, sorry, to go through. and you can build lists in virtually any niche you want with this. It's a very powerful way of doing things, and there's some bonuses in there for you. There's the price. It's still at half price, $31. Or you can get this. I mean, this is the developer license. You might as well get it for the extra, what is it, 87 cents. And that you can put onto unlimited sites, and you can even sell campaigns and things if you want to with it. So it's there, $31.87. But take a good look at the video and you'll see what it's there. You will need a WordPress website to use it. So if you haven't got a WordPress website, it's no good to you. But most marketers today have WordPress websites. So that is, I think, the best way of building a list today. Now, tomorrow it might change, but today, this is the best way of building your list. You can get this set up and you can start running campaigns, and you can set up a campaign every day, a new campaign every day, or you could start up a new campaign every couple of hours if you wanted to, and get them running, get them going. And they will go viral, and you will build people into your list with them. And it can be, you can target niches, so you can build a list in your make money online, you can build a list in your health and fitness, you can build a list in whatever niche it is you're interested in, or several different niches, just by running different campaigns. And they'll show you how to make profits from those campaigns. And it is pretty easy to use and set up. So if I can do it, anybody can. They were testing it, and they did this, 27,000. I can't remember how long they took them, but it wasn't very long. Oh, 43 days. There it is, 43 days. They built a list of 27,000 in 43 days. At the rate I'm going, I probably only build a list of 2,500 in 43 days. But as I say, I've not really taken it seriously. I've just been testing it. I've not devoted the time to really do much with it. But it's there. Very good system. I think it's worthwhile. I don't think you would regret buying it. So it's there. If you're watching this as a replay, your best bet is to go to, let me get out of here. The best bet is to go to sawwp.com/live, LIVE, and I'll put a link for it underneath there, or a banner or something. If you look for something like this, you'll be able to get access. And you want to do it as quickly as possible, because I'm not sure when that time for the offer runs out. So let's get back to where we were, which is here. Magic. Now, there's a young man here called Shakir Hossain, and that's me on stage with him. It was about 12 months ago now, at the Traffic Millionaires Summit. And I got an email from him recently with his, they're not 14 points for success. I think he listed it as 14 things he wished he'd known when he started that would have got him where he got to faster. And just to give you an idea of where this guy is at, he makes more in a month than I make in a year. Okay? And just to give you an idea of where I'm at, I make more in a month than most people make in a year. Okay? So you can see where he is. He's made something, I don't know how many millions he's made in a very short space of time. But he's making like $30,000 a day on average or something like that currently. It might have gone up even beyond that now. And he's done that in a very short space of time. So when you find somebody like that, they are gems. You listen to them, you take what they've got to give out, and you look at it and you apply it in your business, and it can't do you any harm. And so that's there. I don't have, I suppose I could copy that. Can I? Yeah, I can copy that. And then I can paste it in the comments or something like that, the chat section. If we go back there, go to chat. Paste, enter. So that's the link for that. You can get that. I put it up as a page. I thought it was so good that it was worth putting up as a page, so that I got it for posterity for everybody. And I'll be sending a lot of people to look at that. Cav says, would the offer be on your recording? Yeah, it'll be on the recording if you go to SAWWP. I'll write that in as well. Okay, it'll be on that page. It's not there at the moment if you go, but it will be within 10 minutes of me finishing here. So that's there. So that's the page. It's a good page to go to. If you ever miss the live event, go there. I mean, there are other ways of getting the recording. You can go to the YouTube channel, or you should get an email with the replay, but it won't give you the links. So that's the best place. You can go there, you can bookmark that site, and you can always go there at any time, and you can go through the replay, and you can get all the links that are there. And there'll be some links from previous trainings I've done as well. So that is there. What are we doing now? We're going to the next page. I think that's probably all I've got for you on this today. If I can find my yeah, any questions? So if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them now. We've been on the air for 29 minutes, just gone to 30 minutes. So I've finished my session, but I'm happy to stay here and answer your questions if you've got them, anything that I can help you with. So if you have anything, any questions generally on marketing, on any of the programs that I run, or on any of the links that you find that I've promoted or anything, I will tell you, I never ever promote anything that I've not bought, because how do I know if it's going to be any good to you if I've not bought it and tried it myself? So I never promote anything I've not bought and tested. So I'll give you a minute to see if we've got any questions coming in, and if we don't have any questions coming in, then I'm going to call it a day at that. I am building the training for my members in SFC2. That's something you might want to look at as well. I'll put a link in for that. That's a program you can take a look at, and you can get involved really at any level, from zero investment as an affiliate up to thousands of dollars if you want to make the big bucks fast. Or you can start for $7 a month and work your way up. And even with $7 a month, it's very, very, very achievable to be making $5,000 to $10,000 in a 90-day period using the SFC2Com program. So worth taking a look at. Whether or not you want it, that's up to you. It's no skin off my nose whether that's a yes or a no, whether you want it or not. Okay, I've got no questions that have been asked. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just say, thanks for being here. Love you all. I hope that's been useful. Build your list. There's no reason why you can't be putting in 30 or 40 or 50 or more people every day using those two products that I've put up there for you today. And if you do that, you will have a big list, and you will, if you treat them with respect and not just blast your offers at them, when you're sending your offers, give them something of value as well, and say, also, take a look at this. It might be of interest to you, just as a throwaway. You don't have to do the hard sell. If they want it, they'll buy it. If they don't, they won't. It doesn't matter. Some will and some won't. But as you build your list, even if you've only got one person in 1,000 that buys something, and you mail them every day, that would be one sale a day. That's 30 sales a month for 1,000 people, say. And let's suppose the sale is worth to you $10. That's $300 a month off a list of 1,000, and you probably make more than that, but I mean, that's it. And it's not hard to build a list of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. It really isn't, if you use those systems, and you can do it at no cost after your initial investment. All you've got to do is just keep putting the campaigns out there, keep building the list, and then communicate with your list in the way that you would like to be communicated with. Offer them value, help, friendship, assistance, and follow that 14 points for success here. Shaq has built that multi-million-dollar empire of his on sending emails, and that is basically what is it? Okay, he's branched into a few other things now, but that is what he did to make his first couple of $1 million, and he still does it. It's still his major source of income, and so get that link and take notice of it. What free offers do you suggest? What do you mean, Cav? What free offers do I suggest? It depends on your list. It depends on what they want. It depends on what you've got that you can offer. There's always things you can find. If you're in, let's suppose you're in model aircraft niche, look online for information on model aircrafts and send them, you know, compile it. Say, found this information on model aircraft, thought it would be interesting to you. Send it out to them. If you're in, you know, whatever niche you're in, there's always plenty of stuff you can find that you can give to your people. Just treat them well and help them with information that they're going to be interested in based on what they've opted in for. If they've opted in for model aircraft, don't send them information on pork sausages. You know, send them information on model aircraft. On the other hand, if they've opted into a list on how to make sausages, don't send them information on model aircraft. But you can find information on anything online. You don't have to spend a lot of money on things. There are lots of places. There are some, I think on my site, soap.com live, there's a link there where you can get free PLR offers. They also have paid upgrades, but there's a lot of stuff you can get free. So you can get PLR products there, private label rights, and you can offer that to your list if, you know, if the niches match. So just be creative, think outside the box, and think about what you have to offer people. Not how can you get money out of it? How can I screw a few more dollars out of this guy? You know, that's not the attitude. Think, what can I give them? What can I give them that's of value? And amongst the information that you can give them of value is some of the products that you think that might be interested in. Say, you know, I don't know whether you'll be interested in this but I think you might. Just take a look at it. Okay, very low key. And with that, thank you all for being here. I love you all. I hope you found it useful. get those, start making money, start building your list. If you're not building a list, you're not building a business. God bless.